My dear, I am writing to you as someone you have never spoken to before, yet someone who already feels an inexplicable bond with you. The first time I saw you, something stirred within me, something so sudden and so profound that I still struggle to put it into words. I felt an instant connection, one that went far beyond a passing attraction or a fleeting glance. It was as if my heart recognized you before my mind even had the chance to catch up. Though we didn't exchange a single word, the pull I felt toward you was undeniable, almost magnetic. It left me both shaken and amazed, because I have never experienced anything quite like this before. As I stood there, my eyes drawn to you, I couldn't help but feel as though I had known you from somewhere, from some other time or place. The familiarity was so strong that for a moment, I almost convinced myself we had met before. Yet when I searched my memory, I knew with certainty that this was not the case, not in this lifetime, at least. Still, my heart insisted on telling me a different story, one filled with echoes of recognition, a strange and beautiful déjà vu that I could not ignore. Before I could gather the courage to approach you and introduce myself, you were gone. That fleeting moment slipped away like sand through my fingers, leaving me with a lingering ache, a restless longing that has refused to leave me since. From that day onward, you have been on my mind constantly. Your face appears before me every time I close my eyes, as if etched into the fabric of my thoughts. I find myself looking for you everywhere I go, scanning the crowds and hoping to catch even the briefest glimpse of you again. It feels as though my subconscious is guiding me, urging me to find you, to reconnect with the presence that stirred such emotions in me. I do not exaggerate when I say that I have never known such intensity before. This attraction, this connection, feels larger than life, as though it carries a meaning far greater than I can yet comprehend. I long to know your name, to hear your voice, and to share conversations that stretch on for hours. I imagine what it would be like to sit with you, speaking freely about anything and everything, uncovering the layers of who you are. This yearning surprises me, even frightens me a little, because I am not someone who usually feels so intensely about a stranger. Yet here I am, unable to deny the truth of my own heart. I am convinced that we are destined to meet again, that fate has only paused our story rather than ended it. Deep down, I feel certain that you and I are meant to be part of each other's lives for a long time. You already feel so familiar, almost like family, as though you belong with me. That sense of belonging is difficult to explain, it defies reason, and yet it feels more real than anything else. I know how strange this must sound, and I worry that you might see me as some kind of dreamer or even a weirdo for feeling so much when we haven't exchanged even a single word. Truthfully, I struggle to understand it myself. I am shocked by the depth of my emotions, and I often ask myself how it is possible to feel so connected to someone I barely know. And yet, the feeling persists, unwavering and undeniable. Perhaps you did not feel it too, or perhaps you did and simply brushed it aside. I do not know what stirred in your heart during that brief encounter, but I know what has remained in mine. You live in my thoughts, in the quiet spaces of my day, in the hopeful prayers I whisper at night. I promise myself that the next time I see you, I will not let hesitation silence me. I will come to you, speak to you, and allow this connection to unfold naturally. All I ask is that you do not feel offended or uncomfortable by my words, for they are born out of sincerity and a genuine desire to know you. I am excited, almost restless, to explore the meaning of this sudden and powerful feeling. Why did my heart react so strongly? Why did it recognize something in you that my mind cannot yet explain? These are questions I long to answer, and I believe the answers will only come once we finally speak. Perhaps this connection will grow stronger and reveal itself to be something extraordinary, or perhaps it will fade into something gentle and fleeting. Either way, I cannot ignore the pull to find out. Every day, I hope to see you again, to stand before you with the courage I lacked the first time. It feels as though I cannot wait much longer, as though fate owes me the chance to meet you once more. Until then, I pray silently, asking God to weave His magic and bring you back into my path. I believe that if this connection is meant to be, the universe itself will conspire to bring us together. And in those quiet prayers, I also hope that you think of me, even if only for a brief moment, that perhaps, just like me, you wonder about the stranger whose eyes lingered on you, whose heart spoke without words. Until that day arrives, I will hold on to this feeling, this spark that has ignited something so rare within me. I will wait patiently, yet with eager anticipation, to see where this mysterious connection may lead. And when the moment comes, I will not let it slip away again. My love, I've been missing you so much over these past few days that it has become almost unbearable at times. The silence between us has been making me restless and anxious, and I've found myself lying awake at night, wondering how you've been and what has been going on in your life. When too many days pass without hearing from you, my heart begins to feel heavy, and I can't help but overthink. I find myself imagining every possibility, questioning what you might be feeling, and wondering if you miss me the way I miss you. Deep down, I know your heart and I know your love, but in moments of quiet, my longing for you grows so strong that it sometimes feels overwhelming. Recently, I reached a point where I felt I needed some guidance, some reassurance to calm my troubled heart. That's when I decided to seek a personal reading from a spiritual healer, a tarot card reader. The moment they began, they could sense the anxiety that had been weighing on me. They looked at me gently and told me to breathe, to calm down, and to trust that everything happening right now is for our highest good. Their words struck me because it was almost as if the universe had guided me there just to hear what I already knew deep inside but had temporarily forgotten. They told me that even though we are apart, you think of me and miss me as much as I miss you. Just because there is distance between us does not mean your love for me has faded. They reminded me that physical separation cannot diminish the bond of two souls who are meant for each other. Hearing that gave me such comfort, as though the universe itself was whispering directly into my heart. The healer assured me that our connection is divine, that we are true counterparts, and that the chances of our reunion are very strong. They encouraged me to be patient, to trust the divine timing of the universe, and to believe that everything will fall into place when the moment is right. When they said those words, a part of me smiled inside, because I realized I already knew this truth. My soul has always felt it. Yet hearing it out loud from someone else gave me a sense of relief, a deep calm that I had been yearning for. It was as though the universe gave me a gentle reminder not to lose faith in what my heart already believes. Still, my love, I must admit, when many days go by in silence, my heart sometimes struggles. It becomes restless, it aches, and it begins to overthink. But no matter how much doubt tries to creep in, I always return to the truth that I know: you love me, you care for me, and you carry me in your heart even when we are far apart. That thought alone gives me strength. I remind myself that I do not need to worry, though at times I slip into old habits and let my fears get the better of me. Please forgive me, my dearest, for the times I let my worries overflow and unintentionally send that heavy energy your way. I never want to cause you pain or add to your burdens. I know that sometimes my anxious thoughts can reach you, and the last thing I want is to make you uneasy. I'm sorry for being a little worry rat, as I often am. I promise I will try harder to focus on peace, on patience, and on trusting the universe's timing. Until the day the universe brings us fully together, I want to dedicate myself to becoming the best version of me. I want to grow, to improve my flaws, to learn from my mistakes, and to become the kind of partner you deserve. I want to be someone who not only loves you deeply but also supports you, uplifts you, and stands beside you with strength and patience. I want to be your safe place, your happiness, and your peace. More than anything, I want you to be proud and joyful to have me by your side. You are the reason I strive to become better each day. The thought of our future together inspires me to push forward, even when the waiting feels long. I will keep trying, with all my heart, to be worthy of the love we share. I will focus on living fully, on cherishing every lesson, on keeping faith that the universe is aligning everything in our favor. My love, you are my world, my home, my happiness, and my greatest dream. You are the one I desire endlessly, the one who fills my heart with warmth even across the distance. I cannot wait for the day when divine timing finally brings us together, when we no longer have to wonder or wait, but simply live and love freely in each other's arms. Until then, please know that you are my heart's truest desire, and no amount of silence or distance could ever change that. I love you more than words can fully express. I love you in ways that go beyond time, beyond space, and beyond all the little doubts that try to cloud my mind. My soul recognizes yours as its home, and I will hold on to that truth until the day we are united again. So I wait patiently, with faith and trust, knowing that the universe is always guiding us toward each other. And when that day comes, I will be ready, with an open heart, with gratitude, and with all the love I have always carried for you. Always yours, in this life and beyond.